Kings crushed under our feet. I walked alone on shattered ground. No light to guide, no holy sound. Each step I take, a curse unfolds. The price I pay, my soul is sold. The shadows whisper, cold and deep. No rest for sins I couldn't keep. On this road to perdition I go, burning bridges, no place to show. chains. No guilt, no sin, just rage unchained beneath my skin.
the flag of lies.
They own your work, they steal your breath, they feed you slow with silent death. System slave, rise or fall, your back's against the bloody wall. and no one has to know. Flames don't ask who's right or wrong. They burn until the soul is gone. I swore revenge would set me free. Now chains of guilt are choking me. Ashes of mercy in my wake. I gave it all, but all I take is pain that echoes in the flame and whispers back her broken name. The smoke has cleared, her face remains etched in the stone of all my shame. I thought I'd feel some peace somehow, but silence is my prison now. No glory waits for hate's decay. Just graves I carved along the way. Ashes of mercy in my wake. I gave it all, but all I take is pain that echoes in the flame and whispers back her broken I watched her fall through fire and lies. Now I just haunt the smoke-filled skies. There is no home, no path, no shore, just endless ash forevermore. Ashes of mercy in my wake. I gave it all, but all I take is pain that echoes in the flame and whispers back a broken name. I rise through the ash, reborn again. No more tears, no need to bend. From shattered soul to broken glass, I found my truth through the drew. Now all of it comes back to you. You wrote your laws in ash and smoke. Now all your glory starts to choke. This broken crown can't save your soul. The higher you climbed, the deeper the hole. No kingdom left, no loyal sound. Just echoes in your shattered crown. The throne is dust, the sky won't speak. The mirror cracks, you fade.